Hello, I'm Piers Fountain. In this short presentation, I'll explore how my epistemological stance as a nurse aligns with Katharine Kolcaba's comfort theory and how this framework helps guide ethical, compassionate decision-making in my community nursing practice. My epistemological stance is that nursing knowledge is both scientific and relational. I value evidence-based reasoning, but I also recognize that real understanding emerges through relationships and reflection. I learn with my clients, not just about them. Carper reminds us that nursing knowledge includes science, ethics, art, and self-awareness. Kim expands this, showing that knowledge is interpreted within social and moral contexts. Both frameworks help me understand patients as whole individual, rather than as conditions. In one case, a client told me he kept a noose to feel in control when life felt overwhelming. He denied intent, so my team chose not to alert shelter staff, fearing we'd destroy his trust. This situation deeply challenged how I define knowledge and ethics in nursing. Kolcaba defines comfort as relief, ease, and transcendence across physical, psychosocial, and spiritual dimensions. It's both a goal and an outcome of care, emphasizing that when patients feel safe and understood, their capacity to heal increases. In my scenario, comfort theory reminds me to look beyond suicide risk to the client's unmet comfort needs: loneliness, fear, and loss of control. Providing emotional presence and non-judgmental support helps restore dignity and trust, which are comfort in action. This theory perfectly reflects my epistemological view that knowledge is co-created. It blends evidence with empathy, showing that measurable outcomes like comfort can emerge from relational care. If I could meet Katharine Kolcaba, I'd ask 5 questions, each exploring how her theory applies in complex community contexts. These questions examine the balance between comfort, ethics, and realities of practice. I will quickly explain my questions and rationale. For number 1, how can we measure comfort in patients who experience distress that is existential or social and not physical? I'm asking this because discomfort in the community setting often comes from poverty or stigma. By understanding how to quantify these areas would improve my holistic care. For 2, what is the best way to balance comfort and accountability when a patient's choice makes risk, like when they use substances? I would like to further examine the tensions between autonomy, safety, and share my experiences working in harm reduction nursing with her. 3, how can comfort theory be adapted for interprofessional collaboration? When providing care in nursing, in the community, multiple providers are usually part of the care circle. I would ask how comfort principles can be used in care across the disciplines. 4, for nurses experiencing compassion fatigue, what advice would you give? I would like insight on maintaining empathy for nurses and caregivers while they experience burnout or exhaustion. And 5, does seeking comfort ever conflict with promoting resilience? This would help to define the line between care and empowerment, promoting capacity over dependence. These questions explore and show how theory can stimulate reflection and critical analysis. Comfort theory's strength is its humanity. It's flexible, practical, and deeply patient-centered. Yet, comfort is subjective, and social inequities sometimes limit how fully we can achieve it. In summary, Kolcaba's work reminds me that comfort is not secondary. It is central to nursing knowledge. When we understand comfort as both evidence and empathy, we bridge science and humanity in our care. Thank you very much for watching my presentation.